I was born in Columbus, actually Upper Arlington, which is halfway between Columbus and Dublin. Dublin was actually the first capital of the state of Ohio. And you know, right outside the town is the big Shamrock and the whole bit, you know.
I think the golf club is fantastic. Really, it's a tough course, especially when the wind blows, and also if it's on the face, on the backside, it's really tough.
This to be the Irish champion of 1985. It's asking a lot. Would you believe it? That is quite sensational.
It was on Monday, July the 21st, 1986, that the Toyota Company of Ireland brought Jack Nicklaus and Severiano Ballesteros, the two greatest golfers in the world, to the historic Royal Dublin Club for the very first Toyota Challenge of Champions. The biggest gallery ever to follow one match in Ireland crowded the typical Seaside Links course as Jack, on his first visit to Ireland, was given the honour on the very first tee.
Announcing the tee-off of the Toyota Challenge of Champions.
Let's not get too personal.
No, no. 18 holes medal match play. And on your first visit to Ireland and to Dublin, Mr. Nicklaus, your honour.
My honor. Which way do we go?
Good luck.
Play well. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Good shot.
Oh, great.
Perfect.
Which rough did it run into? No rough here? Oh, you have rough.
That was on the fairway, no?
Well, I didn't hit one on the fairway all last week with a driver. I don't know.
Four left!
Oh my God. Nobody didn't hit anybody.
97 yards. Nicklaus safely down the right, but Seve too much left in the rough and using a wedge.
Yes, Seve hit a long opening drive, but he's well down in the rough. I don't think he'll be able to stop this one. It may go through the back of the green. Ground's pretty firm. Will it bite? No. And through the back. Also a pitching wedge.
Ooh, that hit short, didn't it? Terrible bounce.
Well, not really a terrible bounce, Jack. You haven't seen where it's ended up. Rather lucky there, caught the back of the bunker and a chance for a birdie. First time Nicklaus has ever been to Ireland, which I find quite extraordinary.
In trouble again. Local knowledge.
Yeah, you noticed that?
Open, chopped up, into the bank, down she runs, beautifully played. An awkward shot made to look easy.
Good shot.
I wonder if it will be. Running well. All the way. Well, you couldn't wish for a more romantic start than that. The first hole of golf he's played in Ireland and a birdie. Now Seve with just the sort of putt you don't want on the first green. This for his par 4. Notice the timing of the swing, the slowness of the backswing, the length of the backswing. Beautifully struck. Seve opens up with a par and Jack a birdie.
Greens are much truer here than they are in Scotland.
So Jack is already ahead going to the second hole, a long par 5, 492 yards and a slight dogleg right.
What, is it just over the left side of the bunker, left of the bunker?
To the caddy, to the caddy.
Oh, that far left? Not quite that far left.
Are you against me or you just coming to watch?
There's Seve teasing his caddy. Young Jerry O'Sullivan from Cork there thinking he's giving him the wrong information. I'm sure he's not. Good view of Nicklaus's swing here. The Masters champion, of course, for 86.
Good shot.
That's not too far left.
It's perfect.
That's all right?
Yeah. In the bunker. It's a bunker down there.
Oh, Seve let that one go.
See, you released that club right through the top.
On that one, yes. That's what I was trying to do.
Was it?
Yeah.
It's exactly what you did.
Yeah.
Seve, a 5-iron. Smooth swing.
Good shot.
Good shot indeed. Will it come back? Yes, it does. Using the natural contours with great success. Made his second shot with a 3-iron into the left-hand bunker.
I didn't. Boy, what an awful bunker shot.
Not his strong suit. Good line if he's hit it. He just decelerated a little.
Hell away.
Fell away indeed. Par 5 for Jack.
That good?
That's good. Do the sponsors give it to you? It's good with me, Seve.
Scores level at 1 under. Yes, safely in. Birdie and a par.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Maybe a little bit to the right.
Yours not in the fairway?
No, they didn't clap.
Do you say, do I want to hit it to, the right or left?
Left, left.
Left of that?
Now, the grip of Jack Nicklaus. Small hands. Thick fingers. Using pretty light clubs.
Left.
Just in the light rough on the left
Not too
side.
bad. Just miss a fairway.
That missed the fairway?
Yeah.
Just on the right-hand side of the fairway. Just got a wedge to this hole measuring 408 yards. Easy setup. Legs nice and relaxed. So simple. Well, right over the pin. Chance for a 3. Oh, Tom Kelleher. Jack's caddy for the day. Suggests a good crack with a pitching wedge as high as you can go. Could fly a bit from this thickish grass. Oh, pretty good. Gets it up to the front of the green. Wonderful crowd here today. Rather reminiscent of a match I had at Fox Rock, must be 30 years ago, when Harry Wheatman and I played Christy O'Connor and Harry Bradshaw. Wonder how many of you remember that day. Now, a view of Jack's mighty-headed putter. Very like a ping, but about 3 times the size. Like a huge chalk ice. Running well. Oh, delightful putt. Cast iron 4. Now Ballesteros. Chance for a 3. Lance and swing. Body still. And ball in. Great 3.
So 2 consecutive birdies gives Seve a 1-stroke lead after 3 holes. Now the 4th, the first of the 4 par 3s, 180 yards running southwards between the 3rd and 5th fairways.
What's the blue though? Yeah, but you got to move the moves around somewhere.
How far? 179 yards.
Let's see, that's 180 yards. Well, it's a tight hole, isn't it? I bet you all, when you play here, I bet you it looks a little bit more open, doesn't it?
Five iron for Seve. This is a classic seaside par 3. Calls for great accuracy. Just pulled it a touch left, but on the green. Comes off the slope.
Went this way and then came back.
Supremo?
Supremo. Supremo, no Supremo.
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 Okay.
Good clap.
Jack does not comment.
Let's see, Seve hit a 5.
So you won with a special
I must need a
prize.
3, huh? 4 iron enough?
Yeah, that's the right clap.
Nicklaus going through his familiar routine that we've seen for more than 25 years. 4 iron.
Oh, that's a beauty. Yeah. I'll be in a bunker.
No, left.
No, that could kick right, believe it or not. Onto the green.
Not from there.
Yes, on the green. Put it better.
Well, Jack hit it heavy, and you can see left it way short. Down the grip of the club, hands forward, weight on the left. It'll stab up the green. Told you there'd be some teasing coming from both sides. Well, Seve going for his 3rd birdie in a row. See how still the body stays over the ball, head still. Both short.
Good pad, eh? Too slow, this green. Must be the green. It was a good pad.
Okay.
Ooh, caught the left side, but okay.
Good pad.
Oh. Well now.
That was the win.
Surely not the win, Seve.
So back to all square, no change at the par 4 5th.
Pretty well spot on. Pretty well bang on 200.
Just about 200, huh?
The Toyota Challenge of Champions continues at the Royal Dublin Club in Ireland. Seve Ballesteros and Jack Nicklaus level at 1 under par after 5 holes. The 6th hole, a par 3, 190 yards.
Yes, Seve's a bit wayward here. He played Well, a 6-iron from the tee, which I think was asking a lot, and you can see he's left himself in a classical SEVE position here. He's got his sand iron out. The ball's not lying too badly. He's got to lay the face of the club way open and just try and float it up. Hopes it lands softly. As you can see, went well past the hole. Now, Jack from just off the green played a 5-iron from the tee. Just a little chip shot, a comfortable little stance. Hands just ahead of the club. Break of the wrist. Chops it forward. And that's a little bit clumsy from the great man. Keeping the hands together.
Stay to the right. I thought it was good.
It was a good putt, but it wasn't quite good enough, was it?
4 for
That's the way.
SEVE. Now Jack.
Two of us have putted about the same way, I think, the last week.
Different style altogether of putting.
I have to make those way play.
And the position remained unchanged as the two players safely negotiated the par 4 7th. Both played wedges to the green and had 2 putts. So after 7 holes, Jack is 1 under par and SEVE is level. Next they face the long 8th, a par 5 of 509 yards, taking them to the northern extremity of the Royal Dublin Links.
A little bit of a dog leg. Heavy rough and bunkers all down the right-hand side.
Good shot.
Never saw it at all. Never even saw it take off.
Just off the fairway, Nicklaus. Now, SEVE. Dead straight. Now this is a very awkward shot for Nicklaus. The ball just a little bit below his feet. Long iron from light rough to a well-guarded green. Made good contact. Edges and kicks away a little bit to our right, but chases up onto the green. A very good shot.
One iron.
So 1 iron for Jack. Now SEVE, also a long iron from the ideal position. Pushed it. That's up in the crowd.
A bit left, it'll be in the bunker, or maybe up on the hill.
Okay, the people?
Working out mental picture of the shot. Floating it up. Delicious. Had about a square yard to land on and pulled it off supremely well. Great effort.
Almost.
Good putt.
Almost, huh?
And gets it. He stays 1 under.
Another par 3 coming up now, and so far the short holes have cost SEVE 2 shots, while Jack has got us 2 pars. This one is 179 yards. Nicklaus, leading by 1, has the honour and chooses a 4 iron.
Good shot.
Oh, good shot indeed. Jack just holding his left wrist as if he may have just given that a tweak. And Seve a 5-iron. Confirmation that Jack may be wounded. Great view across the still waters. Now Seve pushed his last 2 iron shots, and that one's also a little bit right and just ends up right there on the edge of the green. Oh, great effort. Well, Nicklaus nearly held a long one on the last. Seve retaliates and gets his par 3. Now Jack for a birdie too. Yes, well done. 3 under par.
And so, at halfway, Jack has stretched his lead, but both he and Seve were to drop shots at the 10th, a par 4 of 416 yards. But Jack still held his lead of 2 shots at the 11th tee, a par 5 at 538 yards with out of bounds on the right. And that bunker just on the right centre of the fairway.
Can't reach the bunker, huh?
Yes, 2 shots.
2 shots?
Ah, super hit. Perfect position over the out of bounds little bank there.
You were lucky. You just you didn't know it was ours was
Where's
there.
out of bounds?
Just right there.
What white marker?
See, sometimes it's good, you know, not.
There's out of bounds on the right here?
Yeah. He was before. He was before.
Well, Jack has safely sailed over the out of bounds, putting a little bit of pressure on Seve, who plays safely up the left, well away from the out of bounds. Well left, too much left. 538 yards this hole. Seve lashes at it. Can't hope to reach the green. And still almost a full wedge shot left. Now Jack, 3 wood. Oh, got a shoot forward and is above ground. 2 good shots. Seve's 3rd. Pitching wedge. Oh, look at the control on that. Almost too much backspin, but very well judged. 3rd. Again, a little chip down, knock down 7-iron. And again, clumsy one, but pulled up at the end. I don't know whether that was against the grain or slightly uphill, but that definitely slowed in the last 8 or 9 feet. Seve for a birdie 4. Has to settle for a par 5.
Can't believe so the balls just slip out. Something wrong with the hole. Maybe pretty hard
It
holes.
was better to win yesterday than today.
Yeah. Hard holes.
Is that right? I would rather have mine gone in yesterday like his did.
Jack making reference to Seve's final round of 64 at the championship at Turnberry. Seve concerned that the paint, the white paint round the holes, maybe a little hard and crusty, causing his ball to spin out. Never his fault. Well done, Jack. Good 4. Another birdie.
Jack Nicklaus 4, SEVE Ballesteros 5, Jack Nicklaus 3 on the...
Now with a 3-stroke lead, Jack faces the last of the par 3s. The 12th hole, 207 yards from tee to green.
Make way, please. Would you make way, please?
3 yards, huh? What's up there? What's the green look like? Just a bunker left?
Bunker, yeah.
What's this, a hill on the right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is there, huh? What do you think, 3-iron shot? I can hit it somewhere near the face, it'll be the right club.
Yeah.
Jack going through his well-rehearsed routine, lining up the shot, checking the distance, the computer clicking out all the statistics he needs, hopefully, to get it near the hole. Not the best of hits, I fancy. And could be in the bunker. Yes, he is. Well, Jack hit a 3-iron, SEVE with a 4.
Shot, SEVE.
That looks better. And indeed it is. Fine shot from SEVE. 1, ball below the feet. Nasty place, half plugged up the face. Stabs it out. But couldn't control it. Nicklaus for a 3. Takes 4. Shot dropped. Ballesteros for a birdie 2. He needs a few putts in now if he's going to get after the great man. Looks good. Dead centre. Lovely 2.
And suddenly, SEVE is very much back in the chase. Just 1 shot in arrears now, coming to the long par 4 13th. This measures 468 yards and brings the players southwards and within sight of the clubhouse again. But there's still time to discuss shot making, and particularly that shot from the bunker.
A bit of conversation, each trying to learn from the other, listening to points of view on how to play specific shots. SEVE drives first, out of bounds on the right, rough on the left, and here she comes into lightish rough. Not bad. Now Nicklaus, just 1 ahead.
Oh,
For left!
that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, Jack's legs stopped working through the ball, the top half of the body took over, and the ball pulled away into heavy rough down the left-hand side, and a chance for SEVE to nibble away at the lead again. Marker Roger Stillwell, a pat on the back for finding this ball in heavy rough and can only thump it out with a sand iron. So Jack just out sideways in 2, SEVE the back of the green. Jack's 3rd. Good one. Into the bank, up and over the top, beautifully judged. It was an exquisite little chip shot from Seve and a cast iron 4.
No, I was trying to get it close, that's all.
Just trying. That was a good shot.
Thank you.
So Jack needs to hold this putt to stay ahead.
Right in the middle, wasn't it? And darted left the hole.
And so, after 13 holes, and for the first time since the 5th hole, they're level again at 1 under par, as this Toyota Challenge of Champions builds to its climax. Seve's drive went too far to the left into the heavy rough, and he could only chop it out short of the water drain. But Jack had drilled his drive perfectly down the right-hand side of the fairway.
Still left him a 2-iron to the green, which he struck beautifully, lands on the front edge and comes well into the heart of the green. 2 splendid shots from Jack Nicklaus. Now Seve's 3rd, pitching wedge. One of the 2 new wedges that Seve's carrying now. He gets amazing backspin on them. And that spins in from the right and draws back towards the hole. But he's there in 3. Nicklaus, long putt. And good line. Now Seve, putting for a birdie 4. Now you see that right forefinger, toe of the putter in the air, putter lifted up, ball struck on the downward line and pushed.
That was close, eh?
This one looks like one of my putts. Good gracious.
That was close.
Five for Seve, stays 1 under. Now Nicklaus to go into the lead.
Good shot.
Oh, and the wind helping, and Jack striking a mighty blow just through the green.
That would have been solid, but I didn't think it would come in that much.
Jack 1 ahead.
That's the horrible thing about the game when you can't see. You can't enjoy some of your good shots.
Jack making many comments about his failing eyesight, and obviously his long-range viewing is diminishing fast. Well, here's something for him to watch. Oh, it's a big hit. Might be too big. Great shot, but gallops through the green. Right underneath our tower. And the rain starts to helter-skelter down, and Seve jogs on. Good long backswing. Tossed it up and... Oh, great shot. Now Nicklaus. Able to putt his. This for an eagle.
Too hard. Burn that film, will you?
Now this is an important putt for Seve. This for a birdie 3. This would take him to 2 under. Jack's already 2 under, 1 ahead. and has a shorter putt for yet another birdie. No. That's two shortish putts that Seve's missed. It might well be very expensive. Par 4. Crowd is numbed. Jack's seen which way that ball runs. All the way.
Two holes left and Seve is 2 shots adrift. But here at the par 4 17th of 380 yards, he has a chance to get back on level terms. Jack was bunkered off the tee and he's taken 3 to reach the green. So he is a putt to save par, but Seve is there in 2 with a birdie chance.
Long putt for his par 4, and it's looking good. Oh, just short of speed. Now, will Jack tap that one in? Yes, he will.
Okay.
5 for Nicklaus.
Just stand it for me, please.
The weather's getting very nasty at the moment, cold and wet, but only 2 holes left to go. It's now that one's concentration may just slip a little bit, thinking of the sanctuary of the clubhouse and a warming cup of Bovril. This to square the match with 1 to go. So close.
Just clean it up for me, this ball, please.
Safe 4.
Thank you. And so to the final hole, a par 4 of 463 yards, featuring out of bounds to the right, called the Garden. So what drama would now unfold? An Eagle 2 perhaps, and a special prize of a Toyota car.
A prize for a hole in 2.
Well, there's the hole for you, and you can see the severe angle of the dogleg and the out of bounds to the right, little group of bunkers up the left-hand side, and whoever it is to drive first has a lot to think about. Do I go for it? Do I play for position? Seve's had a 1 iron out, changing his mind. He's 1 behind. He's changing to an even shorter iron. So, this is very interesting. Seve, the most cavalier of golfers, going with a 2 iron for position. What wind there is from the left, blowing you out of bounds.
That's good, huh?
And Seve is safe.
Is that what I should play? He plays 1 more club than I do. Play 1 more.
The familiar routine, Jack going behind the ball, eyeing his way down the fairway, sliding in that mental picture of the shot, where he wants to place it. The final tee shot. No point in risking a driver, and both of them safely away, but Seve, of course, has a lot of experience of this course. What dramas in 1985. On this final hole, indeed, when he holed that monster putt to beat Bernhard Langer. What will happen today, I wonder?
So I have what, 185?
Well, that's the target that Jack's aiming at, over the out of bounds, 1 bunker front left, 1 at the back, and the green surrounded with spectators.
3 and 22, right? 185, it's okay. We got a little bit of help. We got a crosswind.
So, So, Jack's decision has been made, and now long iron across the outer bounds to this large, flat green. Nicklaus one ahead. And a little bit strong. There it is, just off the green. But he can putt it back from there. And Seve's second shot. He didn't think a lot of it. And to the back of the green, really not threatening the hole. But that's almost the same spot as he holed from in '85 when he beat Langer. I wonder if history's going to repeat itself. Great crowd. Pity the weather's deteriorate a little bit, but everyone's spirits in no way dampened. They've seen a feast of golf, exciting golf, from two of the world's masters. Nicklaus leaving the flag, as he's entitled to do. He's off the green, so he leaves the flag as a buffer. So he is mentally thinking now, I'm a long way away. If I can roll this close, get down in two, Seve will have to hole his long putt to tie. Jack very much in the driving seat. Oh, well short.
Wet.
Jack complaining the greens were wet, holding his ball up. But I think a slight case of misjudgment as well. So a lot of work for him to do. Now what a moment for Seve, stalking it like a cat in the jungle. This for a three. What a roar if it should go in. Would you believe it? The legend grows and grows for Ballesteros. He seems capable of anything. So the crowd goes still, and Nicklaus now has to hold this putt for them to have had a halved match. If he misses, Seve, almost unbelievably, will have won. No, it's not there. No, Jack takes three from the edge of the green. A rather sad end, but a tremendously exciting match with Seve the winner.
And the first Toyota Challenge of Champions ends in a dramatic victory by one shot for Severiano Ballesteros. A memorable day's golf for the connoisseur.